Hi guys, welcome back for part 2 of this horror visual novel game. I gotta say, I don't like, well, I guess it doesn't, I didn't want to say I don't like the game. I mean, the game is good, but just the horror part of it just scared me. Because I'm not good with horror type games. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, let's just go. Go with the flow.
Path in the woods, and at the
It's
end of
a
that
game.
path is a
I think we already went through all of that, right? Yep. I'll just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the prince.
Skip.
The interior of the cabin is almost
I know.
entire.
We've seen this scene. I'll take the
You
blade
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather.
to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her
It's
wrist,
the same thing.
binding
Skip.
her to the far wall of the basement.
Let's talk to her.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Oh, wait, what? She only has
Don't
one
you
chain now.
dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay. We already went through this part. Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Sure.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Sure. That's true. I want to get her out here.
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her
Okay.
sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
I think we already
Right.
went through this
She
part.
is. I'm sure of
But
it.
there's no skip. No, it's not an option. It's not an option to skip. I'm here because you're supposed to end the word.
Don't just tell her that.
Tell her. I'll tell her, narrator.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
How long?
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous? Ending the world
I was
seems like
hoping
an
to.
awful
Tell me.
lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her.
Oh, shit.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Okay.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of
Keep
good
this
things
part,
that I'm
see
sure
what
you
it went
think
through.
you want to hear.
Really has her.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You
Kind
know
of.
why you're here.
We went through. I'm getting you out of here. Now we're gonna choose. I guess choose. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
We slay her. We did slay her. We did get her out of here. Now I don't care. I'm gonna lock you up, lady.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job. You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Oh shit.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold
Creepy as fuck, man.
It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying.
Yeah.
Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
Yeah, it's fun.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster.
I could be innocent and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh
And
shit.
the door to the basement is ajar.
I'm looking away.
It's locked
I'm
broken.
looking away. I don't know.
The
Is she gonna be
table
appear out of
shoved
nowhere?
the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that
Yeah.
awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Yeah.
She steps closer.
Oh, that's scary.
One
I don't
silent
like
footfall
that.
at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you.
I
You
can't
don't
even look.
well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Again? The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, we already
and
went
at
through
the
this
end of
part.
you're
Stop.
here to a warning before you go any further. She will. I don't think he doesn't.
I know, I went through this part again. Head to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Let's not take the blade this time.
Should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
back. She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared. Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago?
I'm
She
gonna
can't
talk
be
to her.
trusted. Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks
Jim.
suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
I don't like that. You alright?
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
What the fuck, man? What the hell is that drawing? It's scary as fuck.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
Yeah, come get me, bitch.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want? Or do you
I'm
want
looking
to
away.
interrupt me some more?
You're gonna appear again.
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't
I don't care.
us.
I'm not looking.
Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. Doesn't matter whose fault it is, because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Yeah.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Let her live.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Shit.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
Nerves, heart, lungs. The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it. But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out.
Don't do that.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs,
Liver,
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
liver,
nerves,
nerves.
heart, lungs. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There
This is
nothing
tough.
there.
At least for me, it's tough.
The princess reaches the top of
I mean,
the
it doesn't look
stairs
scary
and
now.
taps on the door. Her head twists
the
back
fuck?
in your direction,
Ranical
watching you
is
with
now
dead
following.
eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make
Hey,
this
thank you
right.
for the follow.
You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in
Yeah,
us
this is
having a
scary. I
weapon.
don't know.
All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
I feel like it can last the whole game.
have
Let's
you
see.
considered maybe you
We'll
could
see.
operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart.
Lung, liver.
Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No, no, no! You're doing it all wrong! You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs, liver.
There we go. Back with me where you belong.
She appear out of nowhere every fucking time, man. What the
It's
hell?
better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business.
Can you just
For
get on your
starters,
good side,
we
please,
won't need
princess?
this
I don't like your
weapon.
bad side. Just
The princess plucks the blade from
Creepy.
the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink.
Heart,
If I'm about to watch you
lungs,
hand the world to her on a silver
liver,
platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do. The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin.
what if you let her bad side out? I mean, you let her good side out. It should be good, but her bad side, I don't know about that.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
What?
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin. Why is it so cold?
What the hell, man? The hands again. What the fuck? Here we go again. The fucking mirror. Oh man, I hate this. Hate this part.
She's gone.
Same thing, skip.
But it feels so bad.
I've been here
Like,
before.
looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us, and not in a good way.
Isn't that the end? Whatever is on the other side gonna be nice. Then for you, but not for me.
Okay,
It's going to be okay.
if you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you?
Approach the mirror. Same thing. We're gonna see ourselves in the mirror. Unraveled. Go into the cabin again. We're gonna see our top of the hill again. Okay, I see her now. God damn.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
They're not a
We're
vessel.
supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't know. We've been here like 5 times already. It's scaring me.
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't. Sorry to break it with you. I don't.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last. We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist. This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Found her way home? What do you mean by that? You know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
How many more vessels you need?
One.
One
Whatever
more?
you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular.
What the fuck,
A
man?
final
One
multitude.
more? Hopefully not the bed size again. I hate it. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have you had the vessel? That one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess that means when we put everything back together, all the vessel back together, we decide her fate. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here forever if I have to. I just go back. I don't care.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Here we go again. Ah, damn it,
You're on a
man.
path in the woods.
Shut up, narrator. I know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. Keep going.
You make your way up the shore.
Please, it's gonna be her good side, please.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
I'll go down. This time without the blade. We haven't done that before. We have
Door
done
to
it, but
basement
for the second
creaks open, revealing
return.
a staircase faintly illuminated
Not
by
this
an
time.
unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient
I know.
wood. Her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I don't want to remember her voice.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Save her.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
But then again, we
Really?
never seen her destroy the world, right?
I was starting
Did
to
we?
think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, you want to see my face? I don't know. I have monsters.
You walk
Monster
down the
hands.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Yeah.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
But we don't have a blade, right? Talk first. You talk first.
Okay.
I mean, she looks nicer now. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
We did ask her name, but I don't think she answered that.
Oh,
Is she gonna really say it now?
Carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Princess.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten.
That's
I
fine.
must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Princess.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her.
I don't know
before
how
it's
long
too
she's been
late.
down there. Could be forever until we come, right? Let's see. Unless this is good. This is her good side, which is not scary. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Yes. How do you eat?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It has to, right? How do you survive?
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
It is relevant.
That's hardly relevant.
At least to me.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Let's see. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Okay.
It's not like you'd believe me.
What if I trust her? All, not all, but like, trust everything she says. Let's try to believe her. We need the blade to cut her up, right?
You're only making this more difficult.
Save her.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
I don't like
She
cutting
offers the
though.
suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
But then to have one
You
hand?
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What the?
You hear the click of a lock slide.
Who the hell locked the door? Again?
Is someone else here?
I don't care. I'm not trying. It's not gonna work. Just return to the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates.
Holy
before
shit,
raising her
what
arm
the
to her
fuck,
mouth,
man?
her teeth tearing through
Come
her limb
on.
with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
Where did the blade
I'm
come
not sure
from?
how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save her. That's the only option.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No pain.
No, she didn't.
Sorry.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. Now let's get out of here.
How do you
We won't have
Get
any
out.
of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
is gonna
As the
control me
princess
again?
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Alive? We've been through this like 5 times. Calm
The
down.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way
damn.
into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming
Oh,
from
God.
you. As much as I'd prefer for things to
He's
have gone
crying.
differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Damsel. We back
You're on a
again.
path in the woods, and at the end of that
Here
path,
we go
you're hit.
again. Skip through all of this.
A warning. She will phone.
Don't warn me,
Forget
man.
what
I
he
know.
did last. I think I do. Sure. Don't pay.
And now she remembered that I saved her.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't need to play.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last
Are we
time.
in love?
I think we're in love.
Oh. Well, I guess, I don't know. You can just call me what the fuck. I go by that, I guess. You know. That's the channel name.
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her
Oh,
to the far
it's a
wall.
better version now. Of her.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Thank you for the
Voice
follow.
No, she
underscore of
can't hear
underscore the
you, right?
underscore hero is now
She
following.
may not be able to hear my words.
Appreciate it.
But surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
Ooh.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
We've been here.
That's
Of
right,
course.
villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
I think we
This
should.
is horrible.
Yeah, we should save her.
Horrible for you, maybe.
We
but
already
we've been
went
given
through the
another
other
opportunity
routes,
to sweep her off her feet,
but we haven't
and
done
treat her
the
like the lady she is.
route that involving saving her.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you
Myself
listening,
the
Kate?
smitten.
He's lost it.
I like that.
Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Calm down, narrator. You've been trying to fool me a few times. Well, she probably tried to kill us because she knows someone possessed us, so she want to survive. That's why she killed us, right? I didn't bring a knife, so I have to cut you out again. About what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Huh? Yeah, I don't trust the narrator. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's speak the truth, shall we?
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Could be.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Who knows?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like
Hmm.
him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just
I don't know.
like
I don't
our
actually know.
darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
How is that a confession? Hold on. I mean, I don't want the war to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
Oh.
She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
Could say that. But is there an option for it now? See. Oh, there's no option. Let's just cut it out and save her. See, there's no knife though. Try this.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Ah,
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time.
Does he
Why
say
should
that?
she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling.
let's check. Did he say that? Hmm. Where does he say that? Missed it. Not sure where it went. Let's see. Let's go back.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
God damn the narrator. You don't. There's only one choice, right? Just save her. Save
No,
her.
I can't
Do
let
it.
you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Yes.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
I don't think so. Smitten's strong. I like him.
You approach the princess and gingerly
But we'll
slide
see.
her
We'll
hand
see how
from
it
her
turns out.
bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Wait, what?
I
You can
can't
slip it
believe
out that easily?
Guess I have to.
What?
I
We didn't
told
see
you,
do so.
There's no life
before.
more worth living than that of a true
Maybe she's
believer.
waiting for us.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps
Oh,
up and smothers
jeez.
you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Power of love.
What do we do now?
We go out. Right? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Maybe?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Huh?
I mean, you sort of did last time, but this is different.
I guess this is her
She doesn't
good
even know
sign.
what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible.
Does she really not want anything?
It's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual
be.
truth.
I think I want to leave. And
Oh,
I think
she wants to leave.
The princess closes her
Think
eyes in
what?
deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh. I want you to tell me what you want. Do you want to end the war? Let's ask her that question.
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Oh my god, her voice changed a little bit there. You want to leave? Let's leave. Right?
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand.
Oh my
The last
god.
hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Please,
We
no
have
jump
each
scare.
other.
Don't do that to
We
me.
don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you
Yeah,
love
it looks like Kata
fools
is
have left me with.
shifting her personality.
You and the princess walk up the stairs.
Look at that. Look at that
hand
view.
in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your
Wow.
face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair.
How are we gonna leave now?
Unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
You think you can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Right?
Nobody is leaving this basement.
I think I got this. Try it.
Okay. Yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door. And the lock clicks.
Ah!
And the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess make your way upstairs.
Oh, there's a blade right there.
Blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not doing
You're
that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
Right. I'm thinking the same thing.
Hate you.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
What is that?
Where did everything go?
Again?
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold.
Oh,
Is being
jeez.
happy
It's happening
supposed to be
again.
so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, man. Whew. Here we go again. The mirror. You don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? And is that a...
Yep, it's the mirror again. Skip
is it
through this
here?
part. Same thing again. What if we sit here for a while? You're nothing at all. What? Oh. It's a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you
I
me?
think you know what I am.
What? And then to you, the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Finally see him. If you're not me, then what are you?
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Hmm. Hmm. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Let's see. Did you make her
She is
too?
the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Oh, jeez.
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. Let's destroy the mirror. All of this is you. Wow. We go back to the cabin. There's no final vessel. Uh-oh. I don't know if destroying the mirror is rude, but what the fuck? I hate that. Please stop.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
That's her final form.
It's been so long.
What the
And my
hell?
heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I miss you too. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now? Right? What's gonna happen?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is it all falling on me? Let's see. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? Not gonna slay her. I already have my firm decision on this. I don't think I'm gonna slay her. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. What's the good explorer? I mean, we can try to do everything here, but let's pick a one that makes sense, at least to me. This one makes sense.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
What's going on?
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Your liver takes a stake into your body.
What the
And
fuck?
another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Slap me?
But
That's
the
a view.
stakes meant nothing to it. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Yeah, she's been lecturing me. Let's read this again, I guess. Oh, it's this? Yeah. But the stakes mean nothing to you. You had a desire and you set that desire free. You're lifting me and me lifting you. Consumed by the true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back. Oh, that's true. I guess I kind of decided to save her. Be silent.
But you say nothing.
Ah! What do you want me to say?
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body.
Yeah, she is.
Knowing protects from losing status.
That's me there.
Rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body.
This is a doll version
Losing status is contained
of her.
within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Stop the fight and surrender. Address it. I'm not afraid anymore.
You were one step closer to being free of your bondage. To question everything is to
Another
deny the truth
view.
in front of you. To live
Yes, she
alone
is
within
persistent.
The caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us.
God, this version, I hate it.
Shared skepticism
The one that she
blossomed
cut her
in
head
freedom,
off.
But we needed
Jeez.
to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
The path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them.
And that is what I want too.
to protect them from the horrors of an eternity without me.
Oh, this is the ghost version of her.
And yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. But you do not follow my path. Hands clasped together, you break yourself, and you break me with you. You were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to end me again.
It's Pen.
And your actions will echo in the tapestry of time. You gave yourself to a higher purpose.
The clash between you abates, you begins to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slayer, Slayer, Slayer. You do everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Well, yes, he's been affecting me on my decision. Let's try this.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which heroes are you? Huh. How you supposed to have? I thought voices were low. That you die when you release.
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
How are you supposed to help?
She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all that divine confidence. I can help. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
What happened?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Huh?
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
There's three of us.
Yeah,
Is he
it's
really
dead
gone?
silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Yeah, I don't know. Good riddance.
Really? I'm gonna miss the guy. Yeah, right. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
Let's
No
not take the
blade it
blame.
is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Mm-hmm. Stick with it.
If that's what you think is best, then that's what you think is best.
Determined.
I'm just along for the ride at this point. Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember
Oh,
the
it
first
is
time
only
we were
one way
here?
now.
The first time we heard her voice. Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Go see her.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script.
Yep.
Are we missing a page?
I never got the chance to talk to you before, but you were taken away, not you, at least. I'm sorry what I did to you.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I want to know her name, right?
We're just a stranger. But that doesn't mean we have to be distant from you. It just means that we'll always be able to find new things to discover in each other.
That's sweet. But it's also a little sad.
Really?
I think it's only sad if we want it to be sad.
Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we really are the same.
What if we just leave? Yeah, I wonder which princess.
It's so tempting to speak as she would, to simply state that we're all of them, but that we're also something new. We don't know if you'll find that answer satisfying.
I don't think it is satisfying.
Perhaps you'd rather hear that we're the first version of her that you've met, but that we've been shaped by the experiences of all of the others. Yes, that feels right to us.
It's her. It wouldn't make sense if she was anyone else.
Could be true, huh? What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
take her hands in yours.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Just leave with her. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. As quiet as you ascend, comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel their hand tremble in yours. They are unsure of themselves for the first time in their long, short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this. Yet, they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Love you.
And we love you too.
Oh my god, is that the end? I guess that was the happy ending. Because I know there are multiple endings for this game, but just got the happy ending. God damn. What a game. What a game. What a game. Oh my god. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order for a special playlist just for you. If you like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. I'll check it out later. Wow, what a game. Yep, thank you, Voice of the Hero. It is good. I know there are multiple endings, but yeah, I can try them later by myself while not streaming or recording. But I guess overall, this game is fun, right? The art is nice. It's very beautiful. I mean, some of the scenes are like creepy and gross at the same time, but it's good. It is good. The story, yeah, I'd say that. hero, the different voices are, you know, a part of the game, right? They're contributed to the game. Oh wait, jeez, that scared me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, there are so many different. How do you say that? Influences, right? The narrator kind of influenced me at first from the beginning of the game, because all he wanted was just like cure, to slay the princess, to slay. And then after a little bit, I don't know, somehow along the road, I changed my mind and, you know, decided to just, hey, let's save her. See how it goes. Because, you know, you notice there are, you know, different vessels, right? In this game, there are different vessels. That means, I guess eventually that means there are different versions of the princess. So we gotta go through and see what they are like. I don't know if that was at all. Was that all the versions? Or was that just a few? I think that's all the versions, right? Yeah. If that's all, I guess the other endings could be either, you know, bad ending, a more happy ending. Because the one ending I got is the happy ending for sure. Because we decided to choose her good size, which is not scary. I don't like the bad side because it's scary. It's scary as hell. Yeah, because it's a horror game too. Oh, that's not all. That's good. I might go back and check it out. I don't know. Overall, it's a good game. I suggest anyone to try it out. I know it came out last year, but it's still fairly new. It's very popular game too. Oof. Well, thank you for watching. Guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much. See ya.